Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Not quite sure where this one's going to go today, but we're almost through the month of February. Then comes March, April, summer hits here. We've got spring breaks coming up, vacations coming up, and we all need a little travel journal. Just something to stick in our bag when we go someplace. And I threw this one together. This was from a candy box. It had a bar of candy in it. And it was really, it's not very thick of a box. And all I did was stack different pages. You see, I did the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, put it together, and that's where I'm at so far. Only the seam, the side where the box was put together was on this side, so it's sort of, see which way is up. I think this way is up, or maybe this way is up, but it doesn't matter. So I got this far, and I mean, most of us know how to stack the pages. You can see I didn't even tear the pages, very well, but that's okay. It's beside the point. But I don't want that on the outside, so I want to cover it. And then two, if I'm going to use this to jot little notes down while I'm traveling, this is not going to be sturdy enough. So this, I'm not sure where or what type of paper this is. This was one that my oldest daughter had left when she moved from Sarasota to Colorado. And she was an art teacher in Sarasota. And she left a bunch of art supplies, and they were gifted to me. So all I'm going to do is, and it's heavier than regular copy paper, but it's not as thick as cardstock. And it has yellowed, so now it is a beautiful, beautiful, like vanilla color to it. I'm just going to fold that side down there. Come over here on this side. Excuse me. Oh, my allergies are still bothering me. And fold that side down. Now, because it's already sewn in, I don't have much room here. So I'm going to come down here. See if I can just move the whole thing down some. Just so I've got enough to tuck under there. Come around here and trim this end off. Now, I'm not even sure this is going to work. I'm doing this all on the fly. So, we'll find out together. Now, open this side back up, and that side. And I'm going to fold this to where it's supposed to fold, and then tuck that under. Ah, it worked. Excuse me. Bad part about getting over allergies is this stuff, the end of the stuffy nose. Okay, there goes one side. Push this side down here, and again, just going to move this out of the way enough to tuck that under. Yes, it worked. Now, fold all of it up, just like that. Very simple. I want to do this side because I need to bend it first to make sure everything's going to stay in place. Put my creases in on my spine. And then two, when I secure this down, that's also going to secure those threads back there. Now, one thing I noticed, I do have papers that stick out. It doesn't matter at this point. So, what I'm going to do here, I'm not even going to adhere the front cover. I'm just going to leave it like it is. So I won't even worry about the stitches back there. I'm going to come in here. Let's just glue this top down. See where we go from here. Down that way. Down this way. And fold it all back over. Now that came over a little bit there. So all I do is just fold that back under there and crease that down. Because this is going to go in and out of whatever bag I'm taking, so. And it's just a little one. I mean, you could use something like this on a day trip. Something to hold your tickets on where you've been. Different little receipts you get. Little pictures. You know, just about anything. Enough little journaling space there to highlight your trip itself. There, my cover's done. Now let's see. I still want to make this a bit sturdier, so I need to figure out which side I want as my front. Alright, now I know that page is upside down. Are all my pages upside down? That one's right side up. The big ones are upside down. So we'll just turn the whole thing. So that'll be my front. Now, I'm not a big one to go in here and measure. Well, it has to be this many inches by that many inches. Let's see, my pencil. Mark it where I want it to end up. It's not going to be seen very good, but pull out my cutter here. Oh, can't do it that way first. So we'll come under here. Figure out which one of these is my mark. One thing I found out, not everything in life has to be perfect. So I put that one over here. So I just do the best I can, and that's the way it's going to be. And I do like the flower design on that. And that's going to fit really nicely. And because this is a cover, I want the edges to stick. Does anybody else have the same problem with their sticky tape, where the inside core wants to come out? I forgot where I bought this. I think I got it off of Etsy someplace. It's not a name brand, it's an off brand, but I mean the tape does really good. Find out, where did I put Jack? There we go. The tape holds really well, it just the core doesn't stay in. And that's aggravating. I think the best tape that I have used so far, I got off of Wish, and there was like this much tape on the roll, and I didn't know they came 10 to a package, and I thought I was just ordering individual rolls. So I ordered 6 rolls. Yeah, I ended up with 60 rolls of tape. Lasted me forever. Best tape I could find, and I could never find it again. And then I don't know what happened to Wish, but it got to where they would not accept orders anymore from me. I don't know why. I asked them, but they didn't know why either. They said it was a glitch in their system, so. I usually order, when it comes time to order something, I go online and I shop. Who has the best value? And that's where I get it from. Get that nice and glued up there. Alright, this way. That will do. May not be straight, but this is just going in my bag. So, front cover, and that has thickened it up enough really good there. So, and that's mainly what I'm doing it for, so it'll thicken it up some, that I can use it. That's not wide enough. As a backboard. I don't think that was. Yep, that may be wide enough. Almost. Maybe a tad too wide. But it doesn't matter. We'll use it. And I went looking for Fabri-Tac glue last week. What's the week before? Week before. And it's getting, I think because everybody's using it, it's getting expensive. Okay, that needs to come down. Not much, but just a little bit. And one side is not even. So, to check if a side is even, I simply, look for the 90-degree corner on there. That's okay. That's alright. This side's off a little. So we'll take it off of this side. Line that side up right. And trim it down. Easy peasy. Now I know I usually ink everything, but I don't feel like inking it today. We all go through those moods. Today's just not a inking day for me. This goes down here. This way. And final one here to here. That goes. Burnish that down good. And then lift the paper off. If it'll come off. But anyway, back to the Fabri-Tac. I knew I had started saying something. So I went online and I looked everywhere. I compared prices, because you go into Google and you put out what you're looking for and you hit the little shopping button and it pulls up all of these. And you can do them local, for local stores, whatever. Depends on how your system has got Google set up. So I went on and I looked, and I found out that of all places, Joann had it the cheapest. And I buy the larger 8-ounce bottles when I buy it, and then I refill my smaller 4-ounce bottle. So I bought 3 bottles. And if I have it delivered to the store, I don't pay shipping. Their thought on that is to get you in the store so you can look for other things. So I ordered it and got 3 bottles. And each bottle, one was filled up to the top, the other one was a little bit low, and then that much more. So I mentioned it. I sent an email to Fabri-Tac and told them about it. And they sent me a free bottle. I mean, I didn't do it to get a free bottle, but it was just a, they said, oh, we're sorry that happened. We'll send you a free bottle. Haven't got it yet, but they said they're going to send it. So now I have a little pocket journal. I don't have to worry about my strings showing for them to break. Had that happen. And then in here, some papers are folded over. I can make those into pockets. I can use that as writing space. Places I can put, notes or whatever. And I just thought this turned out really nice. I've got all different kinds. It's whatever paper I had left on my desk. And mainly because I didn't want to throw the candy box away. Now some papers, when you get papers that are thin, I like to fold them over and just make that one solid sheet. I'll glue that one closed. I think that was from an embroidery instructions, piece of a map, stenciled paper with doilies, and that's all there is. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now to hold it closed, a lot of times you've seen me use, the ribbon, the seam binding. But with this, I'm going to do something different. Because it's going in and out. That's a purple one. That's pretty. I'm going to use just a piece of elastic cording. Cut it to there. That back in there. Now, what I want to do is I want to make sure it's going to stay closed and the cording's not going to come off. So I want to tie a knot low enough down. Go to here. And you see I'm not moving my fingers over here. Hold those two there, that one there. And where you hold your fingers is where your knot's going to end up. And there's my knot. And there's the closure. I'm not worried about my strings right now. I may put a little charm or something on there, but that's it. Easy peasy, simple little traveler's notebook. And you can make these up. Like I said, this is just from a candy box, something nice and simple. Or you could just use cardstock on the outside. Make a few up so that you've always got one on in your purse. In case you need to write down notes, you want to stick something in there to hang on to. You've got a receipt you need to hold on to. You've got movie tickets from a night out. Whatever it is, you've got your own personal little travel journal to tuck it into. So, if you like what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time here in the Dragon's Den for more crafty goodness. Bye, guys!